Alright, hello once again, Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College. As part of the Rankin Technical College AWD, or Application and Website Development Program, and in particular the AWD1100 C# Programming Fundamentals course, I've been doing a series of video presentations based on the PowerPoint slides for the textbook used for the course. That book, as you can see on your screen, is Murox C# 2015. So far I've completed PowerPoint presentations for the first 9 chapters. I'm on Chapter 10, which I'm doing a little bit differently. I'm going to build the example that they're showing in the book. I'm not even worried right now about getting it to work or anything else. That's not, but I'm showing you the controls. In the next chapter I'm going to bring up an example program, either one of mine or one that's in the book, and actually go through some of the debugging features. That'll end section 2. In addition, I've done a payroll program, both console and GUI, one that combined chapters 2 and 3. I've done one for 4, one for 5, and one for 6. Got to come back and do separate ones for 7 through 11, and I'll do that in the future and tape those as well. Alright, so this is where I am. This is what I want to create. I've changed the color, as you can see. And I've got here billing. That looks good. I've got credit card type. That looks pretty good. So I'm going to put in a couple labels right now. One for the card number right here. One for the expiration date. All right, and then I'm going to put in a text box and 2 drop-down lists. All right, so that's the next thing to do. Like, let's grab this label. We'll just copy it twice. Again, I'm not being real fidgety here as far as how this all looks, how everything lines up. So card number and expiration date. Alright, so those are done. Again, I'm going to keep going back and looking here. Yeah, that's not bad. So again, I want a label right here and 2 drop downs here. Alright. I'm sorry, not a label here. This is a text box. And they make it this width. And since we are going to, since we are going to make this the same text size, it'll automatically get a little wider. So we're going to make it bold and 16 point, and you can see it's gotten bigger. Good. Okay, that's fine. Now we want 2 drop downs. I believe they are. We'll find out. And drop downs, what name do they go by? Combo box. There we go. So there's one. There's the next one. Okay, both of these, let's again make 16 point, bold. Alright, looks okay. So for the expiration date, it looks like on here, this first one is supposed to say select a month, and the next one select a year. And I'll tell you what I'll do is for the month, of course, I'll put in all the months. Alright, I'm just going to put in the numbers. I'm not sure how they've done it here, but we'll do that. And for the year, I'll put last year, which was 2018, through 2027, so about 10 years. Okay, so I'm going to do that right now. So in here, again, I'll click the little arrow here, edit items, here, 1, okay. Oops, I guess. I don't know why I'm okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoops. Don't want a 0 there. 10, 11, 12. All right, so that's now filled up. Oh, it's not. First one that I want in there. Hopefully it doesn't let me put in another one. Fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so now this first one I want to change to, is it select a month? Select a month, ... All right, that should fix that one. All right, and again, we want the text that's in there. Well, I wanted that text. I think the text will actually end up being all right. And this one will be, what is it, select a year? Select a year. I'm going to do the same thing here. Back, let's change this to combo box month and change this one to combo box year. Just so, you know, I like to have all my stuff named, and this will be text box. This was card number, so this will be text box card number. I'm going to check here to see if I've missed naming anything. My list box I did not name. So this was called credit card type, so this will be list box credit card type. I believe that all of my names are now good. Looks like it. Taking a quick look. Up the radio button. Radio button credit card. This one is just radio button, so this should be radio button bill customer. Okay, so this will say select a year, ... 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 23, 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027. That should be enough, I would think. All right, so it's not looking bad. All right. The next thing to create on here, I'm doing okay for time. I'm going to do this a little bit out of order. I'm going to make the buttons next. All I've got is this. So I'm going to make my OK and cancel buttons right here. Looks pretty good to me. All right. Oops. So the first one, I believe, was OK, and the second one was cancel. Yeah. All right. So button OK. Again, just for some consistency here, and this one will be cancel. It will be button cancel, and it will be the size I want to change to. All right, that looks pretty good. Again, let's compare it with our master here. So the only thing that I have left to do, as far as I can tell, is to put in the the checkbox here and have it say set as default billing method. So let's grab a checkbox, put it in here. All right. And we'll call it checkbox default billing method. I think the text for it was set as default billing method. All right, let's do the same thing we did before. That is, let's come up to here, bold it, 16. Now it's easier to read. All right, so how are we looking as far as this goes? Again, it sure as heck isn't perfect. One thing I want to do here, again, I don't have to, but I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to move everything up. Try to. All right, then make this smaller. And as you've seen me do before, I'm going to do a Control A to highlight everything, and then I'm going to lock my controls. So now it is locked into place. All right. Now, if I go and run this, it's not going to do anything because the buttons are not functional. All right. Well, that looks like it should be bigger, and I'm sure then that one should be too. See that? But it does have all my values in it. Okay, so let's just do that. That is, I want to click here, and I'm going to have to unlock this control. Make this bigger. Make that bigger. Hopefully that's big enough. Let's run it one more time. In fact, let's look at the size on this. Size 150.33, 144.33. So let's make that. Unlock it. 150.33s. They are the same size then. There we go, and I can move that over this way a bit. In fact, let's run it first and look and see what it looks like now. Still could be a little bigger. All right, both of them could still be just a little bit bigger. All right, so stop the run. Do that. It's too much. All right, so 150.33, 162.33. 50 and 62. Let's make it 156.33 here. And we'll make this one 156.33. They're almost going to be butting next up to one another, I believe, as you can see, but that I can live with that. All right, or I can always come in here, move that over just a little, move that over just a little, then move that guy over just a little. All right. So the other thing I wanted to quickly do is to come in here and set my start position to the center of the screen. So let's run that one more time. Select the month. The year is fine. Now this has to be just a real little bit bigger. But again, it's okay. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Okay? All right. So let's stop the run. Let's come in here, and as I have been doing, let's lock our controls. All right. So now, after 2 lectures, you watching me build this, and yeah, we're just about done with this lecture, but we're going to jump back into the PowerPoints then. All right, so we've got our form now with 5 more controls. So when we do this, after we get done, starting in the next lecture, I'll start to discuss some of the stuff that you see here. All right, be back shortly.